Hello again, dear friends from Ally Techies. You know that this is a space where we discuss the latest insights of inclusive innovation, where we talk to people who are currently working to develop solutions to make life more accessible and inclusive for blind and partially sighted people. Today we're bringing you a complete different subject as usual, sports. I'm pretty sure that most of you follow sports to a bigger or a lesser extent. Today we're going to discuss something which actually captivated the attention, which got the attention of people following the Olympics and the Paralympics. Have you ever wondered how you can follow up a sports event or a sports competition through touch? Have you ever considered or thought how this is possible in a world where technology is advancing so fast? To respond to these questions and to answer to these questions and others, we have here today our dear friend Alexandre from Touch2see. Hello, Alexandre. How are you doing?
Sure. I'm fine. Thank you for the invitation. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yes. So today we're going to talk about this application that you're currently working on. Well, you have been working on that for some time. Touch2see, a tablet that allows a blind or partially sighted people to follow up a sporting event through the heating system of a tablet, basically through touch as well. But just before going deep on the subject, I would like to explore a little bit of its context, because blind and partially sighted people usually face problems when following a spectator sports. During the last years, we've seen solutions such as the increasing use of audio description in commentating. With this scenario, how the idea behind Touch2see come into fruition?
Yes, so the idea behind Touch2see was born from a simple observation that blind and partially sighted people often feel excluded when it comes to following live sport events in a stadium. And this realization came to our founders, Arthur Chazelle, after he saw a viral video from Colombia where a man was helping his blind friends follow a football match using like a sort of small cardboard model of the field. And that moment was really powerful because it showed that with just a bit of creativity, it was possible to create something truly meaningful for people. And inspired by that, Arthur began exploring the world of visually impairment. And he asked himself if braille make reading accessible, why couldn't we create something similar for following sports? And that's how Touch2see was born, from the wish to make a sport truly feelable.
Now I would like to go more in depth with Touch2see. We've already discussed this in the introduction, but I would like to ask you, what does this solution consist of? What makes it distinct from other innovative solutions? And can it also be coupled with other tools that are already in place to make the spectator's experience for visually impaired persons more inclusive, such as audio description?
Yes, so Touch2see consists of a device that we like to call a tablet. So it represents a miniature sport field where visually impaired people can follow the movement of the ball in real time through a magnetic cursor and feel the intensity of the games thanks to vibrations. And it's completely a plug-and-play solution. We are simply connect the tablets to Wi-Fi or cellular data, and then we use live sport data, either generated by our system or collected through API from official league partners to retransmit every action into movement and vibration on the device. And this way, fans can literally feel what's happening on the field. And what makes Touch2see truly unique is that it creates a new kind of broadcast medium, one that transmits not image or sound, but touch. And so for the first time, we are making the action of match physically feelable. And beyond that, you talk about if our solution can be coupled with other tools. And it's a very good point because we work perfectly alongside audio description by integrating the live commentary directly into the tablet, so fan can hear what's happening while simultaneously feeling the movement of the field, and it creates a much deeper and a more immersive experience.
Just to let our audience know, the 2024 Paris Olympics and Paralympics were the sort of testing waters of this initiative. Did you manage to get some feedback from spectators with visual impairment? Also during the event, did any sports person help you with raising awareness about ensuring our community's access to live action in sports events on an equal basis with others?
Yes, the Paris 2024 Olympics and Paralympics Games were an amazing experience for us. It was the first time Touch2see was deployed on such large scale. We covered about 64 matches across 3 Olympic sports, football, rugby, and basket, and also 4 Paralympic disciplines, which are blind football, goalball, wheelchair rugby, and wheelchair basketball. And it was more than 100 visually impaired fans that had the possibility to use our tablets during those events, and seeing their face light up with joy as they followed the action was honestly a magical moment for us. It's confirmed that we were really bringing something mindful to people. And we also had great encounters. I think about Ivan Wadji, a player from the French blind football team that tried the Touch2see device and helped to highlight the importance of accessibility in sports. And just to give you a nice anecdote, I remember during some blind football games, substitute players even asked to use the device to follow their teammates on the field, and that was like really special. And yeah, so overall, the Paris 2024 was a turning point for us.
Wow, that's surely a quite beautiful story to tell us about. Since then, your project has been evolving, thus finding new sporting disciplines to be applied in. What sports has Touch2see been used in? At the same time, have you been approached by public authorities, sports entities, and other stakeholders that are interested in helping you develop the tool?
So yes, since the games Touch2see has continued to grow and evolve, today our technology works perfectly with football, rugby, and basket, as well as para sport, like I mentioned. But our ambition goes much further. Of course, we want to make as many sport as events accessible for blind and partially sighted fans in the coming months, years. And step by step, we are turning that ambitions into reality through great experience and collaborations, like, for example, the Rugby World Cup in 2023 and the African Cup of Nations with Total Energy, which were among our first major events before the Paris 2024. And since then, Touch2see has become part of regular sporting events. For example, I like to talk about the French Football Federation and the help of Volkswagen, who support visually impaired fans in the stadium. I can also mention our hometown club, Toulouse Football Club, but there are also several other great partners who share the same vision than us. And beyond France, the project keeps expanding internationally with the new partnership in Spain, Portugal, Italy, and Germany, and even in the USA, where some first football club and leagues are starting to adopt our solution, and we'll keep also doing many demonstrations to show club, federation, and most importantly, the fans, how powerful it can be to make sport touchable. And so our goal is very simple and clear, to make inclusion a natural part of every sporting event.
I would like also to play a sports metaphor. That's quite a beautiful goal scored by you in the field of inclusion. Finally, a final message. Is there anything that you would like to say to blind and partially sighted people who follow sports? What direction would you like Touch2see to take during the following years?
Not a simple question, but I would say to the blind and partially sighted sport fans that you truly have a place in the world of sports. We live in a world that constantly evolving, sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worst, sadly. But one thing we are really happy at Touch2see is to see the growing support and enthusiasm from the visually impaired community around the world, and it truly warms our hearts. Until now, our focus has been on the stadium experience, but we are also working on making our solution available for home use so that people can enjoy the same sense of connection and excitement right from their living room. And we have even opened a waitlist on our website for anyone who is interested in joining the adventure. And also, please don't hesitate to connect with us on social media. We just launched a Facebook group to exchange ID and share feedback directly with our community. And every piece of feedback we receive is incredibly valuable for us. It's keep improving the device so that we are keep getting better, and so that we can live and share the amazing emotion that sport create everyone. Yeah, so
yes, most definitely agree with you, Alexandre, because when emotion produced by a sports event is shared in an inclusive way with everybody, that even feels better. So I would like, now that we've reached the end of the interview, I would like to thank you a lot, Alexandre, for sharing the insights of your initiative. That's been nice hearing from you and also knowing more about Touch2see. And again, coming back to sports metaphor, the most beautiful thing is that you're allowing our community to touch to see the game and see the game and enjoy it. Yeah, I think that as I mentioned a few moments ago, that's true. That's truly a great feature for inclusion. So thank you very much for having participated to our Ally Techies interview.
Thank you, Ninja, again.